And now with the addition of Jawgemo, this team is going to be a behemoth this year.
Jaw's the guy who's going to deliver you highlight play, be hyper-aggressive when he needs to.
Jaw has the best movement in the game.
Jaw is the ultimate star duelist to fit into a system, be able to play that slow reserve style, but take those risks. Be that guy when he needs to. And for that reason, I think he's a perfect fit with the rest of this G2 team.
Not so much. They're able to get in and make this fight, but Net, yep, just gonna be that anchor player. Didn't have a lot of help to work with while the rest of C9 get up and in onto that A site.
I like this. They're trying to flip the site, take control of Heaven. Valen is ready for this though, with the paranoia on standby. Not a moment to send it just yet.
The barrier though is in stairs. G2 have limited options to get into the site. Noxie's gonna be forced back by their paranoia. Jawgemo stunned briefly. Now you got to go for it. Leaf and Jawgemo looking to group up here. Here comes the Teo util in. It's going to be back and forth. Leaf's able to get in there though. Vic trying to play around this one way to some degree. Leaf's already on the defuse. It's up to Vic here. Got to find a way through, but he's sticking it. Right clicks interrupt, but Professor P gets the job done.
It is going to be an eco, but perhaps that could turn the tide.
Looking like a war zone out there with his Teo util already thrown down. Oxy commits over Rubble already with a stinger. He needs to close the gap, and it might be another blast pack that gets him there, but it's been a quiet outing for him so far. And that stealth drone's gonna spot him out. It's just too easy for Jaw.
The rest of the Cloud9 team, they've retreated. They're trying to pivot over to this C site where Valen is taking contact.
And that's the wall cleared.
I do like that aggressive flash peek. C9 trying to find some kind of advantage.
He knows!
That's overextended.
Information there coming from Jawgemo. Jonah able to capitalize, and it's Trent from Waterfall. Take the possible.
Looks like C9 hitting the gas showstopper quickly, but denied by the Molotov on the ground. Oxy can't get past.
He doesn't want to commit further to try and guarantee a hit off that showstopper. Fair enough. Rolling Thunder here makes things awkward for C9, and Jawgemo found Zepper. Digs him out on the A side of the map. Now narrowing options down for C9. They have to re-clear that area on their intended spike location. Oxy steps into it. Trent! Okay, Trent! Cuts a bloody swap through Cloud9, and Net is able to salvage.
30 seconds left.
But it's a grim landscape that he looks upon now with the absence of his teammates, and Leaf will put him out of his misery.
Ends in tragedy. Early a fight again.
But who is with him? Who is with him? The rest of C9 are forced back by the fault line. Oxy has no support there.
That's the first time we've really seen G2 try to fight before the spike goes down. Jawgemo on the flank gets a free one onto Zeppa. It's all in the hands of Net versus former team with no HP, no weaponry.
They're brimming with confidence, White. There's no need to wait for them to plant. No need to give the extra credits over to C9. They are being throttled in every metric. And Net just doesn't even see where his assailants are set up.
Leaf feeling the pressure from the fault line, going to drop the Viper's Pit, try and delay this C-side execute, allow some rotates to come through.
And he avoids all of it. Every one of those ultimates, yep. Okay, well, Leaf's going to sit inside the pit that wasn't able to be cleared by all of that util. There was someone caught inside that Annihilation at the very least. Looks like they were rescued though.
I didn't even
Was it a clone? Was that a
Yoru?
YORU clone inside the Annihilation? And he's starting to creep up on the site. Zepper is holding a massive angle here. And he swings it! George just deals with him. Now Leaf can potentially try and work around the extremities of this poison orb. Someone give it a tickle, surely! And that's why it's called the can opener, not cannot.
This G2 team, I'm blown away so far. Everything that occurred in the offseason, the opposite is happening in VCT right now.
Oh, it is the clone!
Oh my god!
One enemy.
Oh, crazy.
So not only does he take 3 kills, he just counters the deadlock ultimate entirely.
Missiles away.
They're trying to get out into A, but again, it's G2 with this early control, the breach, the Tejo. It's just too strong on that area of the map. Wants to get a duel against Jaw, but he just can't win that. You can't beat Jaw right now.
Both teams looking to make extensive use of Valorant's newest initiator. It's going to be Vic called upon here to be the contact player from the C side. And okay, Jaw. Shoulder peek to confirm there is an Omen in the site. Paranoia is going to force Vic out entirely though, so for relatively little cost, G2 is set up on C.
Yeah, time for a full retake situation. Let's see if C9 have a protocol for this, if they've got that set retake ready.
Yeah, grab Net there as well for Net. Okay, there's a fault line, comes from both ways. In fact, 3 players from C9 stunned up, but G2 aren't in a position to capitalize, and here's the fight. Jawgemo with the right click on the site. Valen doesn't want to fully commit. He knows he's a little out at sea. The rest of his team are sat on Mount, and Valen is going to be the sacrificial lamb to try and hold them up. He gets his, and now from long distance, and all this terrifying util, Cloud9 have got to fight through a literal avalanche of explosives.
Dark cover goes down. Pressure from the Tejo. G2, they try to rush this through the smoke.
Okay, Vic's able to recover something, but their util has been very, very good from Jonah P.
Oxy going in fast, wants to play top. Rubble. Jawgemo getting that information with the dimensional drift, actually pivoting into B where the rest of the team will meet him.
Yeah, already flash pressure going to be there. Net going to force Net back. And immediately the judge goes to work, but Oxy with a spray down through is able to catch out the offender. Brimming with confidence, pushes out of B, runs into a drone. Clowns on him a little bit. Jawgemo hoping that flash is going to keep the stairs players at bay for a little bit. Clone is going to be hit. Jawg pushing ahead of so much of this util. He's got the site locked down, but all of Cloud9 able to pull up to upper.
You can just see by his pathing the disregard for his own life that Jawgemo has, man. He is fearless.
Disregard for his own, but also his opponents. It's an easy pickup for him. No self-preservation mechanism ends up being his secret power. Now it's up to Nets. Try to unravel the chokehold that his old team has put him in.
He does have the annihilation if he can maybe find another kill.
Can't afford it.
No, he can't with just 200 credits in the bank.
There's Jonah P. Vic is low, by the way. Just a strong wind to blow him over, and Jonah P is a hurricane. We're even up, though, in the post-plant lead. Stepping forward on the side, getting ahead of the util. Oh, it's just too easy, baby. G2 really throw the gauntlet down on C9's map of choice. It's a 13-6 result. And G2 showed they were serious in the off-season. Went shopping for a world champion. Come back with a roster that looks terrifying. Looks like they're going to hit it pretty fast now. Leak, though, big catch. That's on the mid player. Mitch, the pivot, the fulcrum is down. And Leaf's in position to deal with anyone playing close. The double swing, that was just too much. Oh my goodness, Leaf blows them away. Just a little too easy. Okay, Jawg. Yep. The internal K9 makes its appearance. Going up towards heaven here by Cloud9, so it's the go signal for sure. Oxy with a cloud burst to try and deny any high ground play. He's going to plunge now straight out of that cloud burst. Mitch has been so good on the ground. There's that tour de force though, claims his first victim of the round. It's Net out of the picture. Trent finds yet another one. Jawg sat there waiting for Oxy to show. He knows Zeppa's high, but can't make the adjustment. Now it's Leaf. Headhunted tour de force ready. And Mitch, who's been pretty darn good, but not good enough. Back towards the middle part of the map and doesn't show himself either. Jawg checks it as he comes through with that dimensional drift, but he doesn't see Oxy yet. Rolling Thunder, Mitch trying to get away from that one. He's knocked right off into the distance, so there's Jawg. Mitch is dealt with. Sat in A main now, but again, the post-plant setup can be pretty oppressive for the attackers, unless they're all dead. It's just Net to play from here, and Vic's been a non-factor in this round, Wyatt.
Unfortunately, that AWP has just been next to useless. What a shot from Net, but the trade just as swift from Jawgemo.
What do you do from here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Save the gun and live to fight another day. Still enough to buy with for Cloud9. Just trying to make sure they don't catch the timing on it. Okay, here's the Cosmic Divide coming out pretty much straight away. Null Command also popped by Mitch, so very hard and fast hit over to the B side.
But here comes the battle on the flank. This is crucial. Can Net find the kill? No! Oh my god.
Now you're on a clock.
Jawgemo is so nasty.
Tick-tock now for C9. They know there's a chance to get wrapped on here, so they got to go forward, but Jonah P is indomitable. Brick wall that stands in their way. That first divide's about to come down. There's a second up, though. Valen laid his down as well. Zeppa's got a little rat spot in the corner, but Trent has the bait. And once again, it's Mitch alone on the site. He puts the groundwork in, but it's another round snatched away from him. And that's a big investment from Cloud9 ultimate-wise. You, again, commit the KO ultimate. Kind of knew he was at risk. Trent confirms. Oxy sat on the corner, is going to force him to drop straight on down. Net. Didn't have a timing that he thought he did. Jawg is in his head. Vic, though, only the one as the shorty cuts his life short.
Zeppa is trying to fight with Oxy. Here comes the dimensional drift. Information from Jawgemo going to be so crucial for the rest of the squad.
He didn't see Mitch go into security, though, Wyatt. He's in a flanking position, but it doesn't matter. Trent's ready still, somehow. It's another oppressive G2 round. Another post-plant unraveled.
Vic has worked his way into vents, trying to be a presence, draw some attention as the split comes in. Zeppa gets one tag. Can Vic do anything in heaven? Awkward. Fighting against Jonah P.
Got a bit of damage on him there, but Jonah's been really hard to shift it again. He comes out on top. Now Ned had to play from the low ground. Rolling Thunder going to be thrown at the site here by G2, and they are in. They capitalize instantly. Net and Zeppa reeling, nowhere to go. And heaven and earth invert themselves for Mitch as the last casualty.
C9 not able to find the value with that aggression as intended. They fall back to the spike. Now can find anything with the Sheriff. He can.
It's not good enough. It's not the weapon he needs in that situation. It's 3 for Leaf already, and it's up to Vic, all on his lonesome on that high ground. A bit more judicious about its deployment.
G2 intend on working up mid, splitting into B. So much pressure on that. Can he get his damaged up on the run and caught by Jaw?
Somehow again, G2 zero in on Net's position and kind of bowled him over with numbers at the start of a round. Mitch now playing in an awkward spot between a rock and a hard place. And again, still able to extract the kill. It's so big. They need more than that. Nicely done by Vic. We're down to 5. And this plan is one that Oxy can't really intervene in Wyatt. There is Zephyr up mid though.
Zeppa's going to have an engagement against Trent here. Will he be ready? This kill could certainly determine how this round plays out. Finding that advantage.
Both are healthy. Both are armed. Oxy inside this smoke. There's no way he gets away with it. Kid Wonder doesn't make it happen. And Zephyr here now really doesn't have many options left. This is G2 going to series points. And now you just easy to a post-plant situation. Slowly the Anaconda strangles. First, it's the aftershock. Forces him off the plant. Then more spray. This time, a gravity well. Another tickle, another attempt. It's Trent here with the Hunter's Fury to end the series. And a flawless round to cap up a 13-8 map for G2. They're looking to deliver on that off-season promise.
What can you say aside from G2 as advertised? We expect greatness from a team that was already at the top of the international scene, already a playoff contending team at Champions at Shanghai, and now they've inserted a world champ into their roster to take them over the top.